Tonight, coming into Cosmic Crucible, we've got some interesting things on defense. So he's got Scientist Supreme, Nightstalkers in 1. What a time to be alive. Room 2, he's got Starjammers. Room 3, he's got a pre-taunt with Orcus. A lot of Gear 20s everywhere as well. Then he's got Pav, Annihilator, Super Scroll in 4. Didn't put the scroll next to Pav, so a little bit of a issue there. Room number 5, the Retaliate room, and then room 6, thank God there's no Odin here, so we've got BK, Nightcrawler, Emma, Ancient One, and Mephisto. So we're going to do that room first. We're going to do Odin of my own, and then we're going to do Ohio, because I don't know how to spell Phoenix Force. And then we're going to do Old Man Logan, because I'm not going to use him anywhere else, and then we'll use Spider Weaver, because Spider Weaver is going to be a protector. And protectors get taunt once we have Spider Weaver, or because of Omega Red Phoenix Force here, he gives taunt to any protector. So let's see how this goes. Odin should carry. We don't get the trauma because of Phoenix Force. So let's pray, shall we? Let's see how this goes. Weaver's gonna die pretty much immediately, so that's cool. But she's just there to die. She's there to soak up the special from Mephisto so that he doesn't delete anybody else or potentially, you know, like delete an Odin, because that wouldn't be fun. So there's the battlefield effect, but again, doesn't do anything. Well, it does some things, right? We did get Omega Red stunned because I didn't wail out and do the Awaken ability, so shame on me for being a poor, but that's okay. I'll get the basic out there. We'll get my battlefield effect up now as well. So my battlefield's up there. We did get the clear, but now he's dead anyway, so doesn't matter. So Phoenix Force ain't going, but that's okay. We should be able to have Odin just do everything here, and we will be A-okay. We should also be able to stun Black Knight here, hopefully. We do, so no more retaliates, at least until he clears that stun, probably next turn. So that's fun and exciting. I don't know where I want to go here. Let's do the special. We'll get an assist on Nightcrawler. We'll get some hits and make sure he doesn't get a slow out there or anything like that. Mephisto is going to go, which is just fine. We knew that was going to happen, but he's going to be dead here anyway. So he's dead to the Phoenix special, and it doesn't matter anymore. He's a goner. And now we can get the heal with the Odin and clear the Mephisto battlefield effect, and now we're good. So all we got to do is just watch Odin do everything here. So yeah, Odin on offense. Great time to be alive. Cool, cool, cool. Not too bad at all. People are saying I should have ulted Odin there, or ulted Mephisto there with Phoenix, but I don't know if that would have killed, honestly. I doubt it. Maybe with the assists from Old Man Logan and Odin, that could have killed. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? That's okay. Oh, well, still worked. 3 people alive. I'll take it. A 55 into that room. Fine by me. Let's do Starjammers here, and guess what? We're just going to use our own Starjammers because the mirror actually works really well. So let's do that. Oh, they're telling me the ult does ability block. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know that. I would have had to read kits to know that. All right, let's go into this. So they do have 2 at Gear Tier 20 who is Havoc, or not Havoc, Howard and Lilandra. So we do have no overpowered on my side because, yeah, once again, I'm a poor. That's okay, though. That's fine. I'll get there eventually. So this should be pretty straightforward, whether their Havoc goes first or my Havoc goes first. It doesn't really matter. I'm wondering if their Havoc being Gear Tier 20 could change things, which would be pretty interesting. But, yeah, we won't know. So we are going to special on Howard here. And he is stunned now. And then now we essentially just full-on delete the entire board here. We're going to put the ability block over here, make sure Lilandra doesn't do anything stupid. And then, yeah, we're pretty much good from here. Let's see. Where do we want to go here? Havoc's not going to do anything. Maybe we start working on Rocket. Get some damage on him so he doesn't do anything. We got a Lilandra ult going on now. Yeah, I don't know why my Starjammer's all going before his, which is quite interesting, but that's a thing, I guess. So that's pretty cool. We did have the Gladiator come out, so we're going to special now as well. Awesome. We're hitting the Gladiator because we have to. Gladiator's now dead. They are going to start taking some turns, but I have that taunt up on Groot, and all the counterattacks are going to hit pretty hard, which is awesome. So all those retaliates and the pings are hitting very, very hard right now. Right. Break that counter. Cool. I have no idea why my entire team went first. They should have absolutely gone first right after me. But they didn't, so that's cool. We're going to do probably 0 damage to Groot here. Hey, that didn't do too bad. Howard is going to potentially take a turn here, but this is going to hit everybody, so maybe not. Oh, he almost died. Cool. All right, so cool. We should be good here. Yep. All right, cool. Howard's now dead. Groot's going to revive a bunch of times. All right, cool. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I'll take it. Yeah, mirror matchup. That's why you don't put him on defense. Let's get the next room. All right, I'm dumb and stop the recording. I just, it's such a habit to stop the recording after every room. So yeah. Oh well. But yeah, that's why you don't put Starjammers on defense. I think that's a not great move, but here we are. So we're gonna do Nightstalkers here. Dropping Moon Knight, putting in Agatha, putting in Man-Thing, and then I'm going to use Spider-Man Big Time. That's right. Spider-Man Big Time is going to do some pretty useful things, actually. We're going to use him. He's going to take the taunt off of Man-Thing really easily, immediately, which is great. And then it's also a turn, so he's going to help my Nightstalkers and the Blade passive start flipping things super fast. So... cool. Awesome. Not too bad at all. So let's see how it ends up going. And it should be fine. I get off the pre-taunt. I start rewinding their Blade, and we should be good. Their Blade does have overpowered because he's a strong boy, so that's not great. I'm going to do the ult here. Take off that taunt, and let's see how it goes. We do go now, and we'll get the rewind on their Blade here to make sure nothing stupid happens. Awesome. We should be good to go now. And then, yep, we are good to go. We get the ping, get the other ping, and yeah, super easy. Just a mirror matchup here. Even Big Time Spider-Man is going to be at full health at the end of this, which is absolutely awesome. So efficiency is being made up for here. So I will take it. Nothing wrong with that at all. And yeah, that was pretty easy. Let's get to the next room. We should be good. We are going to fight a little bit of an RNG battle in room 4 because Immortal X-Men might not be good in there. But that's what we're going to end up doing anyway. But we're going to save that for last because it'll be extra funny. So room number 3, we could probably do, let's do Cabal in here. Are we doing Cabal in here? I can't remember. Are we doing Cabal in there? And then we'll do like Superior 6 and 5? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Cabal. And then we're going to do Kang. And then we're going to do Kestrel. And then we're going to do Kestrel. Somebody in chat is saying I should save Cabal in case... for room 4, and I could always do an SNF here. So yeah, let's do that. You know what? We're going to do Superior 6 and 5, and then we're going to come back. So let's do Superior 6 in here. This should absolutely wipe them off the face of the earth. I do want to do Vulture over Lizard, though, because Vulture is much better than Lizard. So let's do that. Vulture. All right, so let's do Vulture over Lizard, because Vulture is definitely better. This should be great unless something stupid happens, but I'm going to have, like, defense up. I'm going to have a lot of stuff, so this shouldn't be too bad. They're going to get rewound to hell, too. So this shouldn't be terrible at all. And then we'll try Immortal into 4, see if that works. If it doesn't, we'll do Cabal in there as a cleanup, and then room 3 can be the good old SNF. All right, let's go here. Get the special, put a slow out there. Awesome. Then we're going to do the big ultimate. Doesn't matter where I target, obviously. All right. Lots of damage goes out there. Cool. No rewind on Quicksilver, obviously, but that doesn't matter. You got Scarlet Witch Summon doing some damage there, but the counterattacks are going to do a lot of good things for me. Quicksilver did get a rewind on Spider Slayer. Not the best choice there, but that's okay. I might be able to get a ability block here. Maybe not. Can't tell if it landed or not. There's too many effects there. Hopefully it did. If not, the damage is going to be pretty rough. Let's get the ultimate here. So we get the rewind on those two that aren't dodging. She does have the ability block, which is great. So that's fun. We are getting those pings out there, but we should be fine once we have those regens out there. Yeah, we're good. Now Spider Slayer is going to get to go and do a lot of damage with offense up, actually. Yeah, deleting pretty much everybody. So we did lose Vulture, and we lost Craven because of the counterattacks, but that's A-okay with me. It works just fine. We'll run through these dodges, get a rewind out there, and then Green Goblin Classic should hit pretty hard with this special. Offense up. Ah, she had the defense up, so it's not the most amount of damage, but that's okay. We'll get the striker attack. Oh, no, you're gone. Bye-bye. Adios. All right, cool. Super easy. Not too bad at all. This should probably kill the summon here. Yep, cool. Not too bad. Not the best efficiency, but that's fine. I'll take it. It still did fine by me. All right, let's go here and go into room 4. And we'll see what works in room 4. So we're gonna try to do Immortal here. I did learn something new today, that Pav gives speed up to all hero allies when he ults. So fascinating stuff there. I never knew that. So we're gonna try Immortal in here to stop the speed bar. Obviously, Pav is gonna give speed up to adjacent because of the room, but he's next to Gladiator and he's next to Ultimus. Silver Surfer will get the speed up because he's a hero, but Super Scroll won't, which is a little bit of an interesting choice. So let's see how this ends up working. If you had it next to Super Scroll, it would have been a lot better, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? We'll see what happens. I'm probably going to get rolled here, and it'll be really, really funny, but who knows? Let's see what happens. All right, Pav's going to ult. We did put Jean and Storm on opposite sides, so we didn't have to worry about everybody getting slow, so that's good. We do have Silver Surfer going, obviously, because he got the speed up. Also, why did Super Scroll get speed up there from Pav, it looked like? Interesting. Well, that was fascinating. Well, doesn't matter from here. I'm going to get the stun on you. Make sure you don't take a turn and hit me pretty hard. We've got the slow. Oh, the striker gave sus speed up. Gotcha. The Pav striker gave sus speed up. We did not gather everybody together, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll get a nice turn meter rewind here from everybody. And then we should be kind of fine after this. It shouldn't really matter too much. We can get a little bit of a heal, but we have heal block, so let's just do the ult instead. All right. Let's get physical, obviously. Let's get physical. All right, let's just hit Super Scroll here, do some damage. I do have some charges here, so this should do a lot of damage. And there's the ult. Cool. All right. Yeah, Silver Surfer did give speed up, but he had speed up before that, so that's what I was questioning, because I think Sus had speed up before Silver Surfer went. So yeah. All right, so now we just got to get through these two. We're going to get a little bit of a heal here on 3 of them. Not the rest, though. Ultimus is going to end up dying to adjacent damage, so I'm just going to hit into Gladiator as much as I can. And then take off this positive effect. So the immunity's gone. Striker attack hits pretty hard. Cool. We'll get another basic, and then we'll get to ult here with Jean Grey and kill Ultimus. And hopefully kill Gladiator with the striker attack. Pretty good damage. All right, so not the most efficient, but it still worked out pretty well, actually. So I will take it. I'm not too mad about that. It saved me from having to come in and clean up with a Cabal. So it works for me. We'll get into the last room here, and we will do some great things. So we'll just do Cabal here, because there's no Scientist Supreme. So no Scientist Supreme here means we don't have to worry about that slow going out there right away. And then, yeah, we'll be good. So we will be good. So let's go here, and then we'll do Kang. And then we're going to do Kestrel as well to stop the summons, because the summons are going to give Nimrod a bunch of speed, and I don't want that. He gets speed stat as well. So I want to stop the summons from Sentinel coming out, and then Kang is going to do Kang things. I'm going to put Raider on him just in case as well to make sure he gets a crit. I'm not going to take any chances whatsoever here. And yeah, we will see what happens here. Should be pretty good, though. I'm not too worried about it. All right. We do have Overpower to contend with, especially with Omega Sentinel and Lady Deathstrike, but that should be interesting. So we did get the crit with the passive, so we're good to go. Kang's going to do a pretty good amount of damage here. All right, and then we're going to get... I want to get a lot of damage on Omega Sentinel because she's going to be problematic if she keeps pinging and doing out-of-turn damage. So I don't want that. We're going to get the turn meter rewind, so let's make sure we do the most amount of damage on good old Nimrod. So he potentially dies. The Kestrel pings are going to hit, which is pretty cool. Forgot about that. Let's kill Omega Sentinel, make sure she doesn't ping again and ruin my efficiency. And then Kestrel? Kestrel, come on, girl. I know you're old. I know you're only level 100, but you can do this. Come on. Come on, Kestrel. That was 4... Dude, Lord, remember when 4 million damage used to be a lot? It's okay. Kang passive took care of it. Don't worry. Kang passive took care of it. So, we one-shot everything. Not too bad. My opponent did not have a lot of things on defense, but he did have Mephisto, so let's hope he's banking on that Mephisto doing good things on defense for him. 50,172, not too shabby. Let's see how my opponent did. 49,386. Let's see what he ended up doing. So, room number 1... tried Superior 6 Old Man Logan. Can't do that, though, because Dormammu has higher damage than Shuri. So Old Man Logan does not stop the charges from Shuri. So that doesn't work very well. And then he did Astral Pre-Taunt Dorm with Endgame Thanos as well. That was interesting. Okay. Room number 2, Immortal X-Men deleting Liberty with Kahori. Fair enough. Room number 3 used his own Liberty on the Retaliate room. And he... did not clear it because it's toxic. Oh my god. Liberty took so many turns that they couldn't kill them in time, and Invisible Woman survived. That's hilarious. And then he came in with like an absolute. And then in room number 4, used Illuminati with Kahori, taking out this room. Fine, fine, fine. And then room number 5, Cabal, Kingpin, Kang. And then room number 6 did one-shot it with Odin, Null, APOC, and Phoenix Force. But even then, we had room 1 mess him up, and room 3 of all things mess him up, so that's pretty funny. I will take it. Hope you guys enjoyed. 1-0, so we're making our way back from last week. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.